He's got a really good shot. For him, it's just about getting open, and we'll read off him. That's the way it goes when guys are missing out of the lineup. You got to figure out ways to play with different players, and it's not always going to be perfect. But if Eric and I can help him out in any way possible tonight, and hopefully we can play in their end as much as we can, we'll be fine.
Is there anything, this isn't a fair comparison, I realize it, is there anything about him that you've seen here in a couple of workouts that reminds you of Pasta?
No. No, I don't think that's fair. Mark's going to be a really good pro, though. He's going to be a good NHL player. It's pretty obvious right from the get-go when he practiced with us. He plays, like I said, with a lot of pace. I think he's a big, strong kid that can shoot it. And yesterday in practice, he was seeing the ice pretty well. So those are all really good things. He's only going to get better and better. And this is a tough building to play in for your third NHL game, there's no question. But it's up to us to help him out along the way.
So often with kids, I don't know if you can think back to your rookie year, but kids typically will defer to the guys because that's where they are in the pecking order. What would you tell them about that in terms of conquering it?
Well, I just think it's about being the best version of you out there, and I'm more of a pass-first guy. Halls is kind of a bit of both, and for him, he needs to be the shooter on the line. So, I'll probably talk to him tonight and say, if I'm open, great, pass it to me. But if not, just play your game. That's the best way to go about things, and that's the best way he's going to help our line and help our team is by being himself and being the best player that he can be with his skill set. So, I trust that he scored a lot of goals in college this year. I think he's got a good grasp on what he needs to do to play well. At least it looks like he has from the first two games, and we'll go from there.
I'll ask one more.
Sure.
You were the #1 pick. He's a kid who wasn't drafted at all. Was there any point in your career where the #1 thing was a curse?
No, I don't think so. I'm proud of the fact that I went #1 overall, and no one can take that from me. It's not something I think about every day now. When you guys were asking me about Tyler, every few days, my first couple of years, then yeah, you think about it a lot. But since then, I'm proud of the career that I've had and the route that has led me here. It's been a little circuitous, but there's different ways to go about it. I mean, I was talking to Craig Smith the other night about he went undrafted his first 2 years and then finally got drafted, and he's on his way to maybe playing 1,000 games, and for me, it's a much different route. It's almost, you're expected to play 1,000 games, but that's a great thing about our game is you never know what guys are gonna, rise to the top. And kid like Mark, he's young, he's got a lot of time, and he's with a really good organization. So hopefully we can help him out along the way, especially here in his rookie year.